Hey guys, finally got a moment of respite so I could record a video. And I don't know, I'll just probably just do like the Wagecage Sucks video of how much I've hated it this week and maybe just complain about my job. But we had that winter storm and it was exceptionally bad here. We've been blading snow and salting places that's been all week. And I've been working 10 to 11 hour shifts, and dude, I don't get it. Now, like these goyim, try to talk about that like it's some badge of honor, great achievement. It's just like you're just happier to be a better slave than me or something. Like I hate. Even then, it's like, oh, well, you get a bigger check. It's like, yeah, I see the money I get, and I'm like, yeah, this me being held hostage here at the wage cage and only getting like an extra $150 in my check, that wasn't worth it, dude. Not at all. Too, I'm the type of person when I work, I'd much rather work alone. I don't like working with people. And I really don't care to have a conversation with somebody at work outside of it being actually relevant to the task at hand here. Like, I don't care about, like, what somebody's cousin was doing, or like, hey, did you see Trump did this? Or it can be a variety of things. It could be like somebody tying some ropes to a tree and then like they want to like focus on that and then judge those people's work. It's like, dude, it doesn't affect me in either way. I frankly just don't care. I want to get home. I don't want to be here. And dude, I don't know what it is. I mean, I wouldn't say these people are Freemasons, obviously, but they have like this crypto Masonic behavior in that. I'm sure you guys know you work at a place and it's loud, so you may not necessarily be like trying to speak to somebody to give them instructions. You'll give very basic instructions by moving your hands, like, you point at something, tell somebody go over there, or like pick up an item, all that, very basic, like hand gestures, because giving instructions through charades, you have to keep it very, very simple. All right. And this pisses me off so much is like my boss is like, okay, we go to this place and we're going to blade this area. And I'm like, well, I'll just park my truck over here on the other side of the parking lot so it's out of the way. Alright. And I see a dude that, and I look at the guy in the tractor and he just points over there. And I'm like, yeah, alright, I was already going to do that. And as I get going, I glance back at them. Then they do like some other hand signs and like, I'm like, what are they saying? And then holds his hand out for me to stop. I'm stopped. I'm here in the middle of the road. There's 18-wheelers everywhere. They're slipping and sliding everywhere because you've got Jamaicans driving these things, and they hardly have the capacity to drive an 18-wheeler, let alone on ice. So I'm in danger here. Then does like some extra, has to throw like the Baphomet at me, like throwing up like gang signs and fucking offering a Masonic handshake and shit. And so I roll the window down like, what are you doing? Like, what are you trying to tell me? And they're like, yeah, park over there. And it's like, that I was already going to do that. And then you point over there, you'd have to do all like this fucking extra shit to gaslight me and be like, yeah, like you're getting goy beamed to throw these fucking demonic sigils and try to place a hex on me or some shit. Like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Alright. This is a reason why at the Wagecage sometimes, you have to like go in the bathroom, you pull your piss out, put it in your mouth, and then scream for God to make it stop for 10 minutes, then walk back outside like nothing ever occurred in the bathroom. I'm being a little hyperbolic there, but it's understandable to like have a micro crash out like that. You need to have, like at the Wagecage, you need to go to the bathroom or like somewhere secluded where you're away from people and they can't hear you to just like crash out, dude. Because the issue is like, I don't think it's a bad thing to feel angry. Like, it's just a normal thing if you're a man, obviously. It's just a question where you channel it. And you have nowhere to really channel it in the traditional sense, like you can't really fight people like boomers did. I'm not joining the military to be a Zogbot, or you're basically like held hostage and you're not allowed to really pursue anything other than these menial, like physically torturing and mentally torturing jobs that don't pay you shit. Now I'm sitting here, I'm like putting salt in a tractor, and like these people, these businesses where we're doing that at, like have like the 400-pound fucking beast of an Anatolian coach and be like, "You having fun? You having fun? You're having fun?" And it's like, dude, just stay away from me. Like I was enjoying myself to some extent, even though the Wagecage sucks, listening like new music or whatever like YouTube slop I'm listening to at the time, just kind of enjoying myself, as best I can in the freezing cold, in which the cold isn't really an issue to me. I mean, I'm white, so like, yeah, I'll walk outside in like shorts and a t-shirt when it's -20 and Crocs. Like, that's not the issue here, all right? Like, I might as well just move to Alaska. I mean, at least homies that live up in Alaska, they get rickets disease. So, like, there ain't really many of them. Which you had to probably be in, like, Fairbanks or Anchorage to see a homie in Alaska. Here. But I hate it when I quit recording a video that I think of something new to say, to add. Another thing I hate, too, is my boss, for example. I usually just only eat like once a day. I'm trying to like lose a little bit of weight, but quit drinking is going to help with that anyways. They'll be like, "All right, Celtic Cat, we're going to go to lunch." All right. And I just hop in the truck and I'm just kind of like, yeah, there's just going to be a nice break for me, And there was only a couple goy slop shops that were open. We pull up to a Taco Bell. And they walk in there and they're like, "What do you want, Celtic Cat?" And then I just get me a water. Just a thing of water, just a large water. And then the boss shakes his head and he's like, "I only came up here for you. If I knew you didn't want to eat nothing, I wouldn't have took you up here." And it's like, well, you said, "Let's go get lunch." You said it as a demand, not as a question. Like, the proper response, like, you should have just asked, "Hey, do you want to go get lunch?" Not, "Let's go get lunch." Like, did you not read like Phenomenology of the Spirit and learn about the master-slave dichotomy in relationships? And this is the dynamic at play with you being the employer and me being the employee. Like, dude. Then again, you don't have to read Hegel to know that. Besides, whoever's really read Hegel and understood it very well, you know. But it's still like there's a disparity of authority here, and when the authority figure makes a demand, like, well, I'm supposed to obey that, like, under the understanding of who holds the power in this, in the dynamics of this relationship, you know. So it's like you should have asked it as a question, not worded as a demand that we are going to go get lunch. You know, it should have been, hey, do you want to go get something to eat? Do you want to go get lunch? Blah, blah, blah. And it wouldn't have even been an issue, you know? But yeah, that's it now. There's my Wagecage Woes. Anyways, guys, I hope you are doing well. And y'all take it easy. I'll see you.